nipa na okasem ne cheme kasem bi na ma won kakra o si maame no se ne bana e boni se din akwani rafia na maame na adina akowura dem no opia babonti na obekokto ani no opa ocho mesrew do ye bi afa che
ne se wo bekoso ayo
no listen
cause krono anu
no me she wade upon all say akwane
upon the boni nyina echi no
ne nsakeka de no kra no
still ogusu do ne ba no
o shodi ne ba no
ogusu do no
o wasatima ne ba no odo se
that's the essence yes
akwane wuramu no
ompe
egu nenimu ase
ontumi ntwa ne nan
abadaye sonko amaame ne wo no
da bi
o ka ne ba ne hye ne yem
inti me was me say wa how
this is the beauty of a mother's love.
It's the beauty of a mother's love.
Yes.
But mimsum be say mbisa say kwan pa no so no na maame no oye no
and obetumi afa no
obepa nkofo acho no atwe ne bana abane yem but mimsum me bisa say
would you let your child out?
No mimsum me
yentwitwa den krante
there be come na akodi me so nkofo ne kon nkofo no mbebro akra ne kon
ekono
maame no asem nkasa kire bai ana etsia bai no de ma akra
ena so punish
obama men ka se min show abrabo we me sometimes enipa bit me find almost solving in a situation ujina outsider obeka different thing maame no nye ne person e ba be wiade na ye digidi akra ne bebe fi e bi kura de wo kan akra watan several times by abeda ne esu ni ban bi akra na fato ne ho so inti si wanfana ho odin eni ni nim di anhye di akra ne nawa e bi ko be hwe akra na asa na no kra fe ewu afra sase so comfort me that ebe sakra
no kra
ebe da ne sofo inti ma me ne hye odi ne ba no ebo ne ba ne ho ban sen sakra ye bi beba ne ba ni mu a oti de me kire na se enye ne pe egu na ni mu ase when obe prefer se ne ba kwa bonti na okwo wiade aba na ebu na kunu when obo si ebu ne ba wa bonti na ni beje debi
obi ani nje o e wo samotima se wa obi ani nje e na won say e bia watia kra no wa tunifo but amfa obi ani nje but there are some tough love you wa enye se obe defa akwa no kwa mame mipacho mame lande enye se obe defa akwa no kwa to da utia kra no woni panim bedwa nim a nsacha ye bi ba because me mamefo bi wo ha mo de mame nwie mamefo bi wo ha
o tia na
one
can say let him out
me ka so mungu no but nipa na wa ya dem I can remember say me mame ka chem se mame nsha atare bi maso ye den e na me ko hye so enipa e wo ho Frankie 5 asofo ne elders e me man so gu ho me pie ba ya a hye ne hu bi hye ya hye ne buka se fa na there and then mama feel guilty in the midst of the people wan chema nkose kokoma nka se man kan to say bim man kan to ho na no tete mame enti everyone me wra dem ratare no me ni become to that nugu ya mam ko me ko share no what ya enti there are some entia bi wo ho a mame nwie there are some entia bi wo ho eni kwan se ode defa kwan ko so de defa na obeko
okay
what you say
I think she said right in a way
enti wo wiade no ho na ne nkof menka se o mpene so mayemfa nkranta ne mambo akura no nkunu but on tia ono anka
kan kula nenim e wo nkrofo nenim na mu hu se wa correct no na se
omonim nya wo ye okokoam
na se omko a na watwe oba na kodem na fe wa correct no
Frankie
eno so
me pese me ka asem bi o bibi ti se krono krono we the edrage akaba bibi ti se ade e friend krono su tio ti se obi akowura drugs mu
honhom
o de ti
su
su ni honhom
na bi o ye honhom
no tie akwa ne start enketenkete na maame no wani ankoso a ebedane ni suban na honhom a take over listen it's not like ade bi a eba ne ko krono ntisa tio starting kete
me de
eti de meka ne se ene ye bo maame mabaso se maame ni kwati mi shield ne ba ne se
ye bo na baso but krono edwaman sane manama ye honhom Frankie 5
ye ntutu honhom bon ye pass off no mututu
ma into there
hey oh this is beautiful just for mothers mothers muntiao And now we'll in your bar penny and bring ones and twos across Africa. I'll just give you 1 minute today.
1 minute.
And then they cost you a man so.
And then they cost you tete na yoko. Say yanko Netherlands so Netherlands.
Holland.
Holland. Yumbunra ho kakra. Na abemu abi a ne papa aka nchine gu na e wo se wodi mu no kɔ ma abusua. Na yekora na chi no. Won de wo se da bi da. Wodi ne papa mu no ache ni fridge mu. 18 months ni. Yekusa abemu ane say adan e na papa mu hye o fridge ma wo se bra no obie ne papa di nkomo. Frank 5 wutie me de.
Who my girlfriend, sorry. Yeah. It's your fault. Sorry, why? Me pamu cho, opa chebe. Eh?
Oti.
Odi emu no ehye
fridge. Odi emu no ahye ni fridge mu chire mu se. Anopa bia osori a obie mu no so. Obie fridge nim ne papa di nkomo. Enu nti no mpene so. E ma ye mfa ne papa nkɔ hyefom. Inti asema ene Netherlands for mo na mo fa mu no.
Inti na say yi ono be ede yi odi fie hɔ aye mock. Inti emene no so ono be papa na kosi.
Ono be omma ne tam.
Deep freezer and a normal freezer.
Deep freezer. Na normal freezer na say ma na papa no sanka.
Okay. Frankie, asem we yo. Hey, akwa no wo dosronko ma ne papa.
Die inti na okasa.
Hey, odosronko a on person obe losing the sight of ne papa.
O prano. Oma ne nko home. Inti ne ya rest in peace.
Home be na te say ono aka say kra na de wo ni fie no de be obehu nani.
Na efunu pa na wo deda no fie.
Efunu.
Inti fridge no we obe room asan use one.
Fridge no enko off. Obe make sure say light go out go beto generator ma fridge.
Inti we so your father's love.
Yeah, father's love. And our child's love. We are bodam.
We are live on Facebook, Max 89.7 FM. Hey, now they also comments about a reading right here. Oba.
Yeah, the baako ka ho. Send him rene se adwane no. Ye beja before china. The baako chef said ya akwande papa chef fridge mu no. Okay. Enti we say no ye call Iceland.
Okay.
Na omo de ehwo de
ehwo enyu pa.
Ehwo enyu pa. Omo say ehwo de asumdwe wo ho.
Iceland.
Ehwo ye safe. Just how do phone to okra ko baba na phone da ho. Udu sika to ekona otika da ho enu ntino
economy ni ye ho
economy ni ye eho me kwa dem se me wi a me kwatena ho mpo
Iceland
nti ma me fo no ma wo no mba peche no nkwada peche no omdo ma ahye cholem no mo ya se omo lie e won se ka
no kidnapper no
eho ye safe nti oda akwa ni siwa no ahwim nko
hey, met me akọ iska o bank na kita mi sem na me de kofi.
Nebo tale ho.
Kwashe boys be ni.
Be ni ho, gang be ni ho. I tell you one be ni ho. It is say dey call so Iceland.
Ghana be yi why? Ghana be
Iceland. Obeko ho.
Ghana be yi.
Ya ofafa o mo Naija na o hwa de.
O de me dem ofafa Ghana.
Oh, ti Ghana ha o ko Nigeria.
O ko Nigeria. Ghana he ya.
Fafa Kaneshi traffic light na say. Oh. Now o drive a crowd fa ho no ma. O de o drive ya roll down. Why? And I say for phone 2 hours so. Obeti waso
tru. Na
akra ne de dem kra ye bewia.
Na wo de na koto tru le mesi awonten. Wo se Naija. Me se Ghana he ya. Wo de fa ni si un feature eti ana open.
This is the Max Morning Dew. Your biggest radio lifestyle interspersed with entertainment and talk. Max 89.7 FM. Abba. Tienyum na ebogu no.
Are you ready? 89.7 Max FM. Say straight just like how it is. Say wrong if it's not right. These men are taking us for fools. It's time to fight for your right. I hope say you ready. Ready. I know say you ready. Ready. I hope say you ready. Ready. I know say you ready. Ready.
Max FM. Max FM.
89.7 Max FM.
Africa, yeah, I love you till I die. Africa, whoa, I love you till I die. If you want to paint a picture of starving and hunger, nobody can put us under. We keep on growing stronger.
This is the beauty of high life. Acoustics, jazzy horns, and the bass lines. What is your bass line? No?
Like the seaweed, like the waves.
Max Morning Dew. Checheku is in the studio. My brother, how are you doing? Che. I'm pretty well. Akwaba.
Medasi.
Na utubata che.
Eche.
December na waha. No.
Menya biama.
Tutu batache.
Me ka diaspora for no.
Anyway, welcome to Max FM.
Thank you, Frankie. It's nice to be here, and especially that it's, you know, a new journey that I have the chance to be here and to start this journey with you.
Also,
It's quite,
this is history.
It's history. in the
We'll
making.
remember this day some years to come.
I also want to photo be bregu honey.
Chicha. Junior, chicha bibregu ho. Ya de be kan sem dachi.
No cry.
Iti akwaba.
Yeah, John Frankie.
And come on, of course, we are in the Mother's Day week. We've said a lot of things about mothers. What do you think?
Me what you say mommy tamba me ba fi. Me ba fi be mommy tamba fi. I mean that's the first
Are you
reason.
serious?
Yeah.
You fly all the way just to come and see your
every
mother.
year, I know like the Ghana folk people were broaching out and some it's difficult for them to come but for me each year I make sure I'm back like at least twice.
Just to come see mama.
Yes, because I'm my mom's only child and for me it's very important so simple. But mechanical crack I mean Nimse na Mother's Day.
No, I think it's 16th.
Okay.
So we are using the whole week, you know, just building up.
And my idea.
Yeah, we are building up.
One day,
We are building up
Okay.
to the day.
Yeah, so it's in my mom yesterday. Abna mo abin a work for radio a chimta for so team ya. My name is radio no do hono about. Obi be in so.
By all means,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow. You know, mommy, you know, say, "Why am I a legend in the making? A legend in the making." You did highlight for one commodity you do buy. But ansana ubi biwa no kra kasano. Introduce yourself, kakra. Because introduce yourself, kakra. So tia say. Fansa tu bibi so. Na day na dada ye. Manenye no mene bisa no. You know what I mean? Fatu fembo.
I no me coffee beans na me se meeting bibia for me mini me say.
Checheku, mude munti ansana me introduce it properly. Mude munti bibi.
Where Ghana nyom ho asem. Emre bia be dwem kono na ya nyom no da fom. Emu sempo mare chitre ma obo trinko. Na mo panyifo abreso no na ha life no kasa o. Ehome emu sempo mare chitre ma obo trinko. And so say yeah. I say mon se moisa mo frampon to mento man penyin fon poet to mediasa ya no me Ghana nyom no dia yefu ya no me nananom bo Ghana music I call ye bibi e wo ya no me nananom Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ghana music, I call you BBL. These great musicians, I suspect, rehearse the lot to be perfect. Always they go for the sound check and record together direct. Soon soon band Makai Ejeku, Rambless Pabo Bonica Keku, Ebo Taylor Woni Penia, Be Papa Koni Moke Rama Bedu. And your mono dear now are born alive. No lazy musician survive. Obala Gambler for a low tree. Just make sure you sing in the key. Yanu me Ghana nyom no dia yefu. Yanu me nananom. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ghana music. I call you BBL. Ambule ble jadu. Alex Kuneduni Rama Bedu. Bumra Mumeti Ebio, Ghana no dia yefu. Akosia Japan, Charlotte Dada, Funky Rob, Asabia Cropper. Bumra Mumeti Ebio, Ghana no dia yefu. Yanu me, bo bo bo. Ghana music, hey. I call you BBL. Yanu me nanano, bo bo bo. Ghana music, I call you BBL. Ghana music, I call you BBL.
Hey, Bema. Che.
Medase.
This is a record.
I think so.
No, what they have two up also.
Me infanto baby.
They've been told what we go from Musa. Check Mr. If you hear but your studio, your studio ha.
I never book me studio.
Your book studio pa. What can some? No, it's just about 2-3 minutes. But what can some be brave?
No crap.
Why did you speak all those things into this rhythm? What inspired it?
I mean, so the maker and say we nipa or person share the course of Ghana music out in say man share them koye. I mean, and yes, it's not all that bad, but we have a lot of work to do, and for the most part, I think we are losing a lot of essence of this music. Yeah, I felt the need. Say, I was saying, yeah. It will also document the time, the moment, what we're going through.
Now, who are these people?
Mpanyinfo akese for mama Ghana anyum ejina. Ajazanko money ho no manka yeni baby osisi. To be also be anyum Ghana and also who at least something little about all these people I talked about, and there are more because oma medi any manka yeni ho no. Ana mo nsunti na yenyom ye to yenyom said ye to sisi. Yenyom omo no twa sana ma yen. Anka was yetimi to aso. Now you create, an identity for ourselves. But let me say, see, I know I be before, and to me, me they say, I'll pay respect to them, because then they help to guide your direction.
Wow, this is deep. Niamotin in Kansas City, and friend Chicheku. Na only Chicheku a musician. He's a musician, an artist, or a guitarist, or a vocalist. Are all raising the frontiers with a mix of high life music, palm wine, and Afrobeat in its own unique way into brewed sound that draws from his native Ghanaian and influence from around the world. He touches on several themes. They said, what touching on Anope? And it hovers around regional issues in Africa and internationally in passion, dance, and fun. Now, they made their own home crowd and say, what's not the humor? Running ocean life, pana many papi echo Spain. We toured how many cities?
Hey, Spain, there means minimum Spain crossing Ghana. Something
about Spain, 10 or 12 cities,
yeah, we crisscross the whole country.
What?
From east to west. Now Spain was super
very huge.
Very huge country.
And it was a summer festival. My God, I brought funny go. 5,000, 10,000 no more go now to Kupa original stage. Oh my God. Charlie, my view.
I mean, thanks to you guys, you did a lot,
Wow.
mo GND say bit my juma.
Yeah.
You know, and you're calling something so be I'm going when you say.
Nice one.
And I think I was say yeah, it's me twice so.
Twice.
Yeah, twice yeah, gusu yeah.
Igusu.
So yeah, mama, do baby ayana.
I will try. You know it.
Yeah,
we are live on Facebook. Come see this legends in the making. This is a proper musician. When we say musician, we'll be to me then sa. Na no, ana ne to me the bo musical instrument. No san tunyum guso. These are the people we call proper musicians. Since you know, yenya no wahano mane say to me celebrating on. Ye di life on komo. Now one kasano, we just want to know a little bit more about you. Makebi. Nanso, who is Chicheku? Efa and Aufi, Efa na unye. How did this talent meet? Did it meet you on the way, or you were born with it into a family?
Chicheku do kran ansem say Chicheku ba ku bi so ho no ye popular pan just say.
Only actor.
Onu twa film it's no me catch obi asem di Chicheku am say me boa me yenye me na me di Chicheku no.
I see.
Okay.
It's the actor Chicheku.
Yes, but
the musician Chicheku.
Chicheku no, in the Ghanaian entertainment space, it's existed for a long time.
Long time.
Nkofo nim obi te say Kakeku or Chicheku ana misappropriated Kakeku or the Opon no Opon Bianso di Chicheku. There was a guitarist, a musician called SK Opon Chicheku. Yes, inti Nanam Pedimu, there were a few Chichekus in there. Inti no crazy from Chicheku, I'm a musician. My roots are Ghanaian folk music. Na Misaka Krano, me ko ejako ni mo nchen of am seneba. Ema me no ejako ni mo. Timene no ye juma ono che me adadem ashiwa palm wine. Ye ka Ghana nyoma efi form efifie sejwase nyompa dia. Ehona yetete me. Nti no bisi na nyina na jako ne mo yobi a me ka me ho kɔ ne nkyɛn pa ameda so ne ne gro we kra me nyan kra se agro bi abasonya ne ho no ma e wo se me ne ne kɔ afi na me hwɛ se nti ho na me sua me bibia but before then na me papa nso or chronyo kɔ Winneba Music College whatever I think the conservatory or something I don't know di kind mama music lessons na me borgan was in Margaret Mary Parish what dance man. I think I was between 12 and 14. Na me ball organ was sorry. Now, on say Ghana no say ball keyboard and organ. In those days, you who say yeah akolapa.
Oh, you're footballer, there you're kobolo.
Oh, you're kobolo. Ofa guitarist, ofa guitar, oh you're kobolo because ofa guitar brako bo band. On say those days na guitar. I mean say Pentecostals na no me guitar kakra, but Orthodox churches they were mainly organ. Into the to me for some guitar into just am ko banda me shi we me di ma bebre nso achi into no
into no jazz guitar at all.
No, but I made a decision. It was like the instruments of my heart and me and I mu wana me ko she jako ni mo no so share me bebre. Then with all those influences in Nema mission and I decided to say I'll create my own path. Into somewhere around 2010 now me establishes I'll follow music 100%. And a year after I did that, I was already playing like my first tour in the UK festival, Latitude Festival 2011. And through that time till now, so I've been moving in between Ghana and around the world with my music. And sometimes, yeah, no, we say, but you need more Ghana P. And I found music is not really only about being famous. I see myself as a music export from Ghana, so the attention is not only to be famous. Not to be famous, but to not only to concentrate on Ghana, but to also give what Ghana has to the rest of the world, you know. And so, music festival circuits and live performance became. Sorry, me that from me brains when you're
became my English. Don't worry.
Became my my trajectory.
Okay. Besina no. Sa kwano so no wafade abidu baby awebi.
I've got 3 albums. The first one, Palm Wine album, Higher Life on Palm Wine, Pami. The second one is called Saw, and the last one, the new current one, is called Funky Pangolin, and they are all like high life with a very rootsy sound, but also a bit extensive because I listen to the world markets festival circuit and I check what can work and then I combine things from here and things from elsewhere, and I'm creating my style.
Okay. Now, in Komobi, ekra egu ewo omaimu ha.
Come on, babe.
Discussions around our genre of music as Ghanaians. What is our roots? As Ghanaians, what are we defined with or by? As Ghanaians, what is our heritage when we talk about our culture in music? Is it high life?
I mean, embassy and the high life makes a big case. You see, if a country rides on something for a good part of a century, let's say for at least 50, 60 years, it becomes part of them. It becomes their bearing. It becomes their image. And as at now, and you be any honoman, our style of music be any Ghana, yafatu ya honswa, bro, the number of years that high life, as in terminology, defining Ghana has existed. Into Ghana, for Ghana, they can know any high life, but that does not mean that we shouldn't have other styles around. Before say high life in the background, and near Palm 1 year, we will CB, you won't be brave, but high life now, a can't boom, why didn't they high life? A abrofu subain, abrofu way of thinking, and I use subain, and the way we see life, and you can't boom. It's, you know, if you look at the term, the phrase Kurana, it's life, but you are superimposing something on it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's, you know, high life is always going to be music that mixes influences from elsewhere, but at the core, we should always hear the essence of Ghana in it. How do I say? And what is the essence of Ghana? You cannot define it because it's a cultural artifact. But our rhythms, kasa, our body language, our skin color, our skin tone, the way we perceive the world, all of this come together to make what is high life. It is not just the sound, it is not just the music. You see, you can obey my address on to say Michael Jackson, but I could not be able say, "Yeah, Ghana, who Ghana I'm from." And you give it that people know.
You know.
Won't mean fancy. It's so to a said day, so okay, French said day. I say, also you now bono, or to say R&B, beauty, America. We are there. It pierces through. We will see it. What does that mean? I know just say you stand a better chance of marketing yourself as a high life act or what brands Ghana the most, rather than calling yourself something else.
Okay.
But no. Generally, everybody has the right to call themselves or engage in whatever artistic venture they want to.
Okay.
You know, you my reggae. Okay, Jamaica. We know Jamaica for reggae basically.
Yeah.
But they also have blues musicians there. It doesn't mean that because they're from Jamaica they cannot make blues, that they cannot make soul, they cannot make R&B. But always, if you hear a Jamaican soul, you hear Tooth and the Maytals. I say yeah. It's basically like blues and soul, but you can feel that it's Jamaican. So I say over the years we are eroding ourselves away from high life. That is the problem.
Okay.
You see, we should rather be putting a lot more of ourselves into the music. At the moment, we are eroding ourselves out of it.
So you think that Checheku is saying that he thinks that we are eroding ourselves from the roots by the kind of compositions they buy out as Ghanaian musicians. Now, there's been several genres that people are competing with in this country and plying their trade in. One that is very pronounced is what they call Afrobeat. In throughout this week in Yabbe say, Sebi, obi a high life artist krana, I am not very say or because or a high life artist. Is this that is not not trendy enough? And so the youth want to be rather called Afrobeat, you know, Afro high life, or what is it that you think that we are doing wrongly or we are not doing right, and it's pushing the young ones doing music away from high life?
Say music na your sound and your lifestyle. High life, really, you cannot attach a specific lifestyle to it. Reggae goes, for instance, with a lot of, now as we know, with a lot of like, with a kind of look, you know, like a bit of like a swaggish, dread, you know, island vibe looks. High life doesn't have that. And of course, the youth, they want to be associated with lifestyles, subcultures, and stuff like that. It's, you know, that is what the problem is. It's very difficult to call yourself a high life musician because it's no more hip. It's no more, at least in the eyes of Ghanaian people, it's no more hip. It's not the ish. Everyone is gravitating towards the ish. The Nigerians came on the scene with, riveting music videos, enticing videos, and having like portraying a kind of like lifestyle and subculture. And that helped to create the Afrobeat movement as well. It is not only the music, you see. And then as Ghana won't say, Ghana young start here and you life be from baby so generally our psyche is like that. We like things that come from somewhere and we
Populist
exactly
idea. So Ochame Kwame said the same thing yesterday.
Yes.
We follow
Kwame is very
what the
intelligent.
masses
Yeah.
are doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, we hardly think what we have is hip and cool enough. This is the Ghanaian psyche. I mean, everyone is moving towards Afrobeat and other styles.
So tomorrow, if a new style comes, we'll all move to that side.
When I say do be reggaeton, will be about reggaeton in Nema because ocean music videos now. That was what was going on, and then I said somebody before grime was no before grime was even there was. I mean, that's the thing. I think we failed to make high life hip.
Okay.
To make high life trendy.
Or
exactly.
Sexy.
Exactly. We've totally failed.
We failed.
The first school of high life musicians who made high life trendy were the guys late 80s in late 70s into the 80s. They were from Boga High Life.
Boga Fono. Okay.
Because they came with a lifestyle and they were George Daku then. George Daku like Ositawa. Everybody wants to go around George Daku, you see. I mean, I was not there, but I've read things and I've spoken with people. Exactly. My backbush ni amateur pony ni But since that time, the rest of the generation after, like High Life was not really, there was no lifestyle with it. It wasn't enticing enough. In my case, where I take my music, I don't need to bring a specific lifestyle with it because people are just interested to know about High Life, that it's music from Ghana, and it's not known there. I don't have to bring a certain look. Look now, that works for me. But if you are doing the music solely for Ghana and you are looking here, then I will say we have to find a way to make it hip and interesting.
Okay.
How do we do that?
I think you have actually nailed it. What you've just said. I see some truth in it because see those who started from the 60s and the 70s, we saw because it was more like palm wine kind of music and all that. The way they looked.
The boy was
exactly. So, Sebi, in Crawford say and from what you are saying, we didn't brand it young crano. It was a product in good, but when you brand it, then it becomes appealing for people to buy it. And the young ones of today, it flashy things. Nema and anything that is branded well and is looking beautiful and nice, that is where the young people will gravitate towards.
Yeah.
So I feel what you are saying. I feel what you are saying. Okay, other genres are a bit take over. People are not even talking about High Life anymore. Chicheku, what do you think, in your own opinion, we can do here in this country to begin that conversation? What can we do?
I listened to Davido's new album, right?
Okay.
And for me, like I heard 100% Amapiano.
Okay.
Which is a style from South Africa, right? I mean, Amapiano bass, And I think I was in South Africa maybe 2017 or something like this for the Johannesburg Jazz Festival. I was playing, and then I met a girl who played Amapiano. Namitia, it was nice, but for me, several years later, it's become what is big now, And my videos, of course, now they have South Africa, they have these parties where people are feeling cool now, piano parties. So they've created a lifestyle around it. Young people, all cool, almost trendy looking people, now vibing. Into back to Davido again, he makes an album total I'm a piano, but try the voice now his voice Davido now defines Afrobeat. It's just imposing his voice alone on an amapiano beat.
Yeah.
The song changes from just being a raw amapiano song to something else.
Okay.
What do you say?
But they still call it Afrobeat.
But they still
They didn't
call it
amapiano.
They didn't call it amapiano.
Exactly.
You get what I mean? What is high life? Ghana make us a Ghana, yeah, oh, to Hanum, Nasa, oh, country, oh, Kagan, oh, Kai, and Kwandia. The high life is in you, the way you speak English. It was Oko School, St. Anthony's, oh, bro, for a high life. You know, if you put it on any style of music, we need to brand that as high life and not brand it as something else.
Good point.
You understand?
Irrespective of how you deviate from the original.
From the original or the
Still
style.
call it high life.
You still call it high life.
So that's what we missed.
That's what we missed. We did very great music. We did a lot of great music. Instead of calling it high life, we said no, high life. It was a high life in yampon sound. We were saying kwa guitar style. We were saying open horns being in yama. No. Now, baby, we are saying music is open. Offer elements back. Okra. That's how the two nyuma. We bit my friend that music. That's just that elements. Not the two nyuma.
Wow.
In order to make high life hip, we can take all the hip elements from elsewhere we want, do it how we want it, and call it high life. There is nothing wrong. I think Shatta Wale's music is great. Like when I listen to Shatta Wale, like it's great, but for me it's high life. It's not dance hall.
Like my level.
Exactly.
My
like
level.
if any of the beats, instruments in the Shatta Wale song, if you transpose that into like just rhythm, like clicks, it is basically the high life clave, the 3/2 clave.
Yeah.
You hear that in there. Jamaicans do not put that into their music. It's just taking that Jamaican voice, which is not too different from like how Gans, you know, the aggressivity in Gans and my voice and the way he speaks. For me, it's high life. So we just have to call it high life. That's all.
We don't need to deviate from the original.
We don't need to deviate. We don't need to create new genres. We don't need to go into other territories and pick their genres. That's all we needed to do. You know. That is where we are now.
Wow. Great. Nkomona ikoso. Intino, we are live on Facebook. Yeah, WhatsApp line is we are active. 0506 367 196. 0506 367 196. Obetumi asene your comments number. I think so Facebook no Max 89.7 FM. Send in your comments and then I'll read them right here. Wadrin Chren is saying high life. Send a bit ya krano. Checheku say we should do everything. We should deviate a little. We should, as I said, because Boga High Life, after the 70s and era 80s and almost they buy, but they still call it High Life. No matter how they attach High Life to it, it was Boga, but High Life.
When in BB, Boga High Life is just a mirror image of Kool and the Gang. Bonnie M. Shalamar. All those guys from that period. You have
James Brown.
James Brown. George Amwa was basically like a Ghanaian version of Kool and the Gang.
Yeah.
But he called it High Life.
High Life.
What else? He gave some hipness to it and called it High Life, and it was a big deal in Ghana.
Your director, your executive producer, Ricky, I know you want to join in the conversation on the line. Hello, Uncle Ricky.
Yes, boss.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, man.
As I say, we some few days since you were saying in the High Life won't come on. It emanated from Ofrian Ponsen's performance at the VGMAs, and I even say, the spotlight a crack to sway. I'm saying before because the way Uncle for a budget so be sorry or muti or jono or jo teasens with a beat or be sorry now. It's you say I'm saying still pay both the young and the old. Now the ain't and I ferry say your best friend sir. In common course, enra ochame kwame the education by anope chichikusu the education need to also or say as I say your branding ye irrespective of how we deviate a little no we should still keep calling it High Life. Mpacho what you trying to say?
Many chichiku na we need to protect our roots. Any community society that cannot protect their roots cannot make meaningful development. The identity is what takes us down. But can't say one thing for instance, say we have poem, we are Ghanaian, we are African, our poem. Wakasa, Anyone being there with you, the world here on the family, anything that is doing. So, okay, even in the animal kingdom, ants, any termites, they protect their queen, but they go out and do whatever they want to go their duties and come back. This is how we should be treating our high life. Yes, high life came from time one music, today this has been put together. The traditional music, you still find the rhythms in there that identify us as beings. A hip life, a backbone, a YouTube, whatever, but none of them can isolate itself completely from high life, which tells us that it comes from this thing. And so we need to ensure that what identifies us as a people, we need to protect them. Our mothers give birth to us. We don't become the same as our mothers or our parents, but at least we become different people. But we need to use that identity that makes us belong to a particular home or a particular family. That is how I think I'm identified with that we need to really go our food back. So we need to always protect our heritage because it's part of our heritage. Look, every community is trying to, even the UN and the UNESCO, to give their heritage a sort of protection. Financial issue, push it. I know some few people in Ghana have started this agenda by pushing UNESCO to also recognize high life as a World Heritage, whatever. But if we, the people ourselves, do not propagate or this kind of agenda, we may not have this plan, and it needed resources not coming. So I want to align with what Ochani and the Tiku are saying, that we can do other forms of life, but we need to identify and own it as our people. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Uncle Ricky. Thank you. This is also very, very enlightening, that we need to protect it. This is our heritage. This is our roots. And this is what we are. You know, Yedawase, thank you for your contribution. Auntie, back in the studio. Chichiku, what do you think what Ricky is saying?
I mean, we need to protect it. Look at the country like Congo.
Yeah.
I don't see them fighting to be at the Grammys. Like, they do their thing. They've got Sukus, they've got Sebene, they've got some very great music, Congolese rumba.
Yeah.
And now the music of Congo is captured in the UNESCO heritage. This is the rumba Congolais. It's there. But do you, apart from Koffi Olomide, do you know how much Congolese music do we consume in Ghana? Next to none, right? They are not at the Grammys like the way Ghana. You know, at least we're pushing. We want to be there because that's where our focus is. But they love their music. They focus on doing it and they evolve it. It's big. Like if Koffi Olomide does a concert in Paris, it's full house. He sells out the biggest venues.
And who are these audience?
It's Congolese people in the diaspora. It's African people in the diaspora who love Congolese music. It's white people. It's people from everywhere. Wow. I think high life akwa to say no pay analogy. Mame na or shouldering a bath from Nkrofo Mudine Chiombesom Bebono. The first thing you do, in my opinion, I think the first thing you do is you have to love what you have, no matter what it is. Say you're Kronfo, say you're a drug addict, you have to love it. You have to show it love, and when you show that love, is when then you can talk to other people about it. But at the moment, you high life, ama. I go say Nkrofo baby chase high life. We do you feel, you know, and you can't say, the papa. It's whatever they have. Like the analogy Amoya no power say, you know.
Yeah. Say
maame no Nkrofo no mdi na chizo mbebo no mo pie na ma mo bedu na maame no su pie no ka say oya gbofra abone wonya me ba me. You are endorsing the child to be killed right in front of you. Yeah. But if you show the child love first, the people will see that at least somebody believes in this child and there's a way to change the child.
Beautiful.
This is what we need to do with high life. We need to love high life first, protect it, and then we can give it out.
Okay. We need to love it. We need to protect it. Then we can give it out to the world.
Yes.
It is a very potent product. Now, I've been in a meeting with UNESCO, and UNESCO have said that, listen, one of our cultural intangibles, they call it, intangible culture, that you feel it, you can't touch it. It's our high life music, and they are protecting nations to protect it. They are supporting nations to protect it. Ghana, the conversation must start.
It must start.
National Folklore Board, you protect our folklore, which includes music, not just our cloth and kente, includes music. Let's get up and do something. On the phone now is a high life, somebody who really appreciates high life also. He's a writer, he's a pandit, and he sings high life as well. Kojokin, good morning to you.
Morning, Mr. Frankie.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Yourself?
Awesome. I'm very well. Yetiesi mulaimu this week. You did high life on Nkomo. Throughout Monday, I've been seeing it emanated from, some high life performance from the VGM, and you say, then let's zero it down and see how we can begin to have a conversation around it and give highlight that spotlight that it deserves, even in our schemes, in our performances, so that young ones like you who really want to do highlight will be proud and do it well, protect it, and sell it to the world. In Komo ye kwa asuma ede na wo kan fa ho.
Me da and me tia me bra to kusa I was see the honorable. Ya me tia no say omo project highlight to the world. I think that in Komo ye ba e na e be part of the blame because ye na e na ye kasa bi mo so ene ye nyema bi ye na ye ba be and Obika say highlight music actually and I say it's a thing of the pastor. Not of what he said, nay, say you call your secondary school. Now say you pija highlight. Oh, the Kobot that the room banyon, Dr. Pabobo, Kofi Samemo Nyomoha, secondary school for years 15, 16, 17. They will be singing it along. But your conversation, man. Highlight for group, highlight the section of the past and all of that, which is not true. And clearly, Kumar Moody with the VGM, when Oprah, for example, entered the platform, you could see the whole auditorium went agog with the kind of music now at the airport. And the fact that bands like Sun Trophy, Framo, Ambule, Mugusu, Airton, highlight for German, so to a white audience, which is so highlight. It's alive, and if they are the effort near the Shimwa, the Army will say, and Sayana and Evan definitely say, there will be some dynamism in it. Young fan say, Emra, Papa, and no one, and quiet say, a brand TV to highlight for on to opportunity say, a yes and enough Pabobu and now Padu Airton. But because now we are open to different sounds and all of that. But still, we have to call it highlight. We have to maintain the fact that we are doing highlight music, although there will be modifications and all of that. Because recently, at Tia Challenge, I was playing with words, Dembele, because those words relate to the current audience. But it is highlight. It is the end of the show. Na yebwa na yesha ebema yina no na omo so wudi akino have the interest in calling themselves or priding themselves as high life musicians. And yes, the BISO we so we just have to run and join the bandwagon now. We can't do something for ourselves. And you see, a 1 minute and 1 year and say the to Afrobeat, but Afrobeat in a certain jurisdiction be a claiming ownership. Then we also have something at the end of the same one. You bet me I'm building a category, and why are we not doing that? I think it starts with such conversations like this. And I'm very happy that Max started a conversation and kakran we talk as well. Young boy uncle Ricky. And yes, we are a member where we not attack on that. And a psychosis. A psychosis. Then it builds awareness. Then people can still instill their trust back in and to highlight.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's it. Kojo King, thank you. Emre Pape Muno, yabema also about studio na yedin komo extensively. Yeah, that's it. The amote nenkano. Kojo King, ono no de atia challenge no, or the high life be so esen remu e divert no any different, but still he called it high life. Bra, wait, Kojo King na kasano.
Papa, we otonyo papa. Kojo King. Once a high life no, you do a biane your voice be out the tour. Chon crano ko as what the Bible word on a moody divisa. He's a very beautiful singer. I love him. Kojo baby I will be a michiawa no pe. No credit the wakana no one no. I'm say Juma baby where was here. No obo din obo sound trophy obo fra obo ambuli no. What him say groups of course legend are more pushy highlight.
Okay,
you know
that is going to dovetail into our next in a section of discussion just after this break. Into no numusio kakra na fe intra high life kakra ngu. And therefore where muntie high life new we says here ye be ra into groups omu ra high life mo e de omako international.
It's 9.7 Max FM.
Africa, yeah, I love you till I die. Africa, whoa, I love you till I die. If you want to to a picture of starving and hunger, nobody can put us under. We keep on growing stronger. With your hands in the air, like the seaweed, like the waves. Africa, yeah, I love you so long. Africa, oh, I love you till I die. If you want to a picture, starving and hunger, nobody go fi put us under. We keep on growing stronger.
It's 9.7 Max FM.
Cancelo! What a hit! It's Messi! 2-0 to PSG. It's Mane and it's blasted into the back of the net by Naby Keita.
Shot the target! Oh my word! What's the Sputnik? Through the middle, opportunity for the Fabians! They're back in it! Awako!
When fundamentally you fail to do the right thing over the years, has Africa or GN Munyam, Tromdi, or Riasiman, and you know, again over the years, almost Sri Lanka was sustaining also.
They say Manchester United is winning quadruple.
Hey, I'm penny for say a motia your son, you multipenne, a yet Sasabonsamo Wabu Achacha, and a yet mass post pack. Yasa Abebio, a Juada Ecosi, a Fiada no Panon Clone, Ecosi, a Ria Prem to Brim, Tia Yain, Yada dear, and Kwan Bebrel.
Mama, I dedicate this song to you. Wherever you day, my mama, I just want to say thank you.
Say maame da sonko ye didi ma wo mo edru wo se ye bedi edi ama wo mo ye maame ye kukujufo Max FM edi akonya kese to wo ama na tiefo se omo be ye o makoma so ade sonko edi ama sa maamefo yi ana maame a ena ma wo so ntino wo no edi dem ana wo na hwe ne ma wa abrabom nanso otoso egia ona so ebo brano bia fa won semfo efa va WhatsApp 05063671996 na try de kodienti a sa o maami efata ensentrani sisi ampa Mass Mother's Day my mother the zero me maami me kukuju for
the things you they do for me, for the blessings you rain on me.
Max Drive, ya tumunchnia manaye de. Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. And to follow Hujimu, feel the excitement galore on Emwaye de. Max Drive niye, La Posta, Famicom.
Max FM. Max FM. 89.7.
When you go for these festivals, me makobi intimate me akebi. Thousands of white people. This is the kind of music they want to dance to. It is not your kind of winner more to know. This is what the whites want. This is what the West people from the West. This is what they want to listen to. Let's begin to redefine what we are doing. Go back to our roots, back into time. And begin to name our genre again. It is high life. And I'm a Wachichiku.
No, correct. I mean, the idea is not say per se yenyum emrofo and as emrofo and we target audience.
Yeah.
But the truth is, there are a lot of places. The industry is well streamlined.
Yeah.
Like a good music industry should have a lot of musicians, a lot of production, but a lot of avenues to play, to wide, like big audience at a go. And it's at the moment they've got that. Global citizen, you know, those kind of concerts. But there, some maybe some all over Europe, big concerts every day like that. And just once in a while,
every day.
You know, but that is not the target. The target is will be anybody from anywhere they can appreciate and move to it. So Ghana the name say high life. I mean, we don't struggle to make high life. We struggle to make high life for other people to enjoy. But it becomes a marker. Say, oh boy, I'll brony be baby. I want say high life. I want say when you're not that. You know, say you are doing something right and you know that for me it's like the litmus test. And no man who say no, you're following a good path.
Wow. And you know, create the music for everybody to appreciate it. You know, for everybody to appreciate it. Now let's zero it down on those of you who have decided to take the conversation to the global front. And I say with the all starting boy and UK a year being 2011 and I can say with the fee global festivals. Ghana bands I walk Chromo Yati or Moncassi or global. We can name them. We can name them. So yourself, Chichiku,
Minimi Group, Super
Upon Stars,
Santrophy, amazing band.
Yeah.
Fra.
What is the Ambule band?
Ambule ni ebotel anum do mo be kwano in the modern times Ghana for like bands it me to no ebotela any Ambule ana Pat Thomas mo be kwano.
Okay.
So na ansana but Osha bands be brave be more okra mo fit tamale bolga omo me do akra ampo no ma fa play no your band beat is a guy one a band guy one or a musician on a band guy one nyum to say king ayisu banasa tongo zimba obi anhu no show kra hadum da but stages ni shows or bow a brochino you will be to say alokte fi frafra fi bolga or yet is a kind of frafra gospel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Global.
Yes. This summer over 40 festivals.
What?
Yes. over 40 festivals. That's like let's say every month or about one big festival. Like how many Ghanaian musicians in Ghana play a show every month? No, over 40 dates stuck within just like 3-4 months. Others here. Yeah, well, Florence Aduni, she's gonna play, and all these guys are from Philophone Records. Yeah, well, Santrophy, yeah, well, Fra. Of course, One Love Kubolo and Mensa, Steve Atambire, yeah, well, Kinayisu Banom, yeah, well, like we've got Wiyala, Papa be a friend of KOG, Kweku of Ghana. Oko Sheffield. Who's the Ghana to need so?
Kweku of Ghana.
Kweku of Ghana.
Obo Global.
Intino. Yane do be a spotlights, and then said we present what we have to the world, and Yane a bit disjointed, but we have a very powerful front. She Afrobeats na ye pese tembi in Nigeria for opera now, they corner still ye pese no more opera no. Ebe do baby. Nigeria for be jaya no. About so like live music performance. Is it because it's you can live music
because
performance?
Because when Burna Boy is infusing it into his
but I can live music performance and can Nigeria and to Ghana baby.
Really?
Yeah. Within the last 10 years, you can like Nigeria was Sheun Kuti numne, Femi Kuti numne, you know. But to say live, yeah, movie crowd, Nissan man, they are top notch Ghana.
Wow.
Spain, they could see.
I saw it in Spain.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
And vis-a-vis Nikrana, they call Spain. No, this year Nigeria ne call. Now me follow ka me share mo bands are mo present here. What they compare Ghana the present what him say difference here like night and day.
It was super.
But omo baba be hu ya bet na ho no ma no baba be hu na fe omo baba be GN no mo de ayo mo me na fe egusuti.
Me egusuti ho.
Ah you can see when you start here na yeah.
Na ye den.
So na tie.
What can we do to multiply the effect of what you guys are doing globally for the global festivals? One thing you guys are doing is one, branding Ghana globally. Two, bringing in foreign direct investment because those that go, they bring in back the euros, they bring back the dollars here into the economy. If we're able to have a multiplying effect, it will blossom. It will generate a whole generation of proper high live band players who we can say all year round are playing across the world.
Yeah.
What can we do to have that multiplier effect? A lot of the guys here to begin to look at that this is the way.
I mean, I think the bands on their own have done a lot, but they do baby. You need partnerships and partnering with other people. And at the moment, the amplifying force, which is the media, is not doing. I mean, they are not on board yet. I think they have the capacity to be, but they are not on board.
Okay.
We've seen some hints. For instance,
for instance, Santrophy, please write it down. Don't forget, I'm coming back to you. There's another high life guy on the phone. I need that conversation to be completed, so please note it down. From Santrophy, that's where you ended.
Yeah.
Let me just rush straight to the line and speak with Bisa Kede.
Yeah, powerful.
Good morning, my brother. Oh, it's Bessa Simons. It's Bessa Simons, not Bisa Kede.
Hello, good morning.
Oh, Charlie, my uncle now me made any deans are. Uncle, Pocho Fachem, the my watch in mom and. Welcome to the show, Uncle. This is Frankie 5.
Hey, hi Frankie. Hi, thank you very much. Yeah, and good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for blessing us at Afri Gardens with your high life tunes. When I invited you over, you came to spin the whole place around, with the Bessa band. It was great. It was great having you at Afri Gardens.
Thank you very, very much.
Yeah. We hope to see you again.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are having a conversation on high life music. And I'm saying that it actually started from the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. We noticed that there was only one slot for high life, which is Ofori Amponsa. We saw other performances, but when Ofori mounted the stage, the whole crowd was up, And so we noticed there's a conversation we must begin to have around the table on high life music. And that's why from Monday, we've had a discussion on it. Chami Kwame has passed through yesterday, and today we have the International Chichiku right here, and we are discussing it. and we thought that we should have your thoughts on it as well. I'm sure you've been listening. Where do you think we are now with regards to high life? Because the young ones of today are shying away from calling themselves high life artists. But from what Checheku is saying, there's a whole group of people who are making money all year round out of Ghana with high life music. What are we missing, and what must we do?
Thank you very much. And a very good morning to my friend, younger brother, someone I'm very, very proud of, because he's taking the mantle and he's never looked back. And I know he's doing very, very well. And everything he's saying is true. You see, the thing is, high life music is what most of us, people around my age, this is what we are striving on. And you cannot say that you are a Ghanaian and you are not doing high life. Yes, it's true. A lot of people are doing high life, and they are doing better. I mean, all the shows abroad that is going on is the high life band, the high life artists who are doing. You can, mention Tantrophy, mention the Supreme, mention Ambulance, and there are other musicians also living outside who are doing high life. Wherever they go, they say they are doing high life music from Ghana, and they are getting gigs, they are making records, they are surviving. So I think we should all support high life music. Yes, at the BGMA, when Oforan Ponce came on the stage, you can tell how Ghanaians are missing that, high life. High life is a music that can easily be fused with so many things. But still, the high life elements will have to be in there. We can't afford to lose our high life guitar playing different styles. We can't afford to lose that. We have to pass it on to the next generation. If we lose it, we don't have anything. And so I think it's very important. And I also had someone say that high life is not being promoted or marketed very well, especially when it comes to airwaves. The presenters are not, saying much about high life music. They say Afrobeat. But Afrobeat is dominated by high life. The beat is high life, most of the things. We've even now allowed other people to play our guitar style in their Afrobeat music, and we are not doing anything about it. So I think it's about time we start, promoting, marketing our high life music.
Interesting. This revelation. I mean, but for you, Uncle Bessa, where you sit as an acting president for music, I think that you sit at a very advantageous position to be able to kickstart this conversation. What have you been able to do so far with this?
Well, I mean, wherever I go, you will not hear me go and sit somewhere and say, I am a different musician apart from a high life musician. And I think I've also been preaching wherever I go that whatever music you play, so far as you have more high life music in it, add high life to it. I mean, Boga high life came. They didn't say Boga music. They said Boga high life. The moment you qualify it with high life, it draws attention to it. And I've been saying that I go to stations of television and people start challenging me. And I just said to myself, how can they say that? Listen, we told the whole of Canada and the States with a group called Native Spirit. And this was a group when we played, when we say it's on book, we put ourselves together and we play authentic high life music. Of course, in those days you would do from Toronto all the way to Seattle, Canada, Seattle, close to American Seattle, and play in the States before you come back to Toronto. And it was brilliant, very infectious music. And I don't think this is something we should let it down. I am telling people, especially the youngsters, because you grew up with other music and it was fused with other music, doesn't mean you are doing white man's R&B. No. When you sing, we all know you are singing highlight. Wherever you sing, you're singing highlight. Whenever a Nigerian singer we can hear, they're singing Jiggy music. You know, so why do we have to lie to ourselves and say what we are doing is something else? We are all doing highlight, and we want to take the mantle, talk about highlight. That is the only thing that will bring more revenue to the country.
Okay. Finally, before you go, the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards Lifetime Achievement Award went to Abricheba Kufisami. We saw they played some of the works that he's done over the years. You know, Yellow CC Day for Ghana and all that. It was music that when was played, it brought that nostalgic feeling in the auditorium. Were you involved? Do you get yourself involved in the selection of the lifetime achievement that goes to this high life artist? Do you get involved?
No, I think it was a collective thing, you know, and whatever board decides and what the voters decide is what happens on the day. But I think Kofi Sami deserves it because the man has worked. This man, when he was in Nigeria, I was, I was very, very young. He was so big that they gave him a title chief. And his music, you listen to Kofi Sami's music. For me, most of the time, I dissect the music, open it up. The bass line on Yellow CC and the way the song was played, and how, I don't know how he managed to put these lyrics together. These days, we don't get people leaving lyrics like this anymore. And it was such a, apart from that, he has so many big hits. And I thank God, he got recognized, at this time, of his life. And I think what also should happen now is the young ones should now research into this man's life. Our friends from Nigeria are researching into the old musicians, and it's working for them. I know our young ones will also start, and it will work for them.
Okay, but you see that we are lost. We've lost touch with the old folks, and there's nothing like any library. There's nothing like any museum where we can go and see their works being showcased. Mr. Simons, musical president, what can you do to make sure that this thing is done so that in Trimane Bano, we can have a place where we can go and study about these people? Abricheba Kofi Sami, I can tell you that on the VGA midnight, people did not even know that that man was the guy who sang or composed that song, Yellow CC. What can you do?
No, we have started. That's why I said, hold it right there. It's very interesting you mentioned it. We've met with movement museums boss, and he has assured me that he will dedicate a space for our music museum there where we will, and we've started gathering information and data about our own musicians, from Onyema, Yamwes, Kakeku, all the way down to, taking Jualaka. We're gathering information, Ghana back, and then we will build that museum there. It's very, very important we get it going. This should have been done a long time ago, So thanks for raising that point. It's in the pipeline, and I'm sure by the end of this year, we will see something happening.
By the end of this year, we are praying so. I mean, we'll be so excited to have it, because me especially, I'll be so excited because I want to go and see Ejeku's works. I mean, my father trained me on Ejeku's rhythms. So he's somebody I've idolized. I mean, I wake up with his music, I sleep with his music.
Fantastic. And also, it will be digitally inclined, so it will go to many places. It will be a one-stop shop where you go you can get information about, all the older musicians and some of the young ones. And I'm sure even if we are not there, the people who take over will continue with that because it is very, very important.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Uncle Bessa. Thank you for talking to us. Thank you for talking to us. We'll have you in the studio at an appropriate time and dig deep into this conversation. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you and God bless.
That was Bessa Simons, acting president of Musica. High Life Music to the world. 0201 825 252. Phone lines activated now. 0201 825 252. 0579 300 025. 0201 825 252. 0579 300 025. Join us on the phone now. Let's have a conversation. Fra phone na fra me. Inkomona etwa wasum. Checheku wa ha. 0201 825 252. 0579 300 025. Yedi High Life on Komo. Checheku, you heard Bessa Simons. He says, by close of this year, we should have a High Life museum. That is the biggest statement I've heard this year. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's very forward thinking and that's very good. Pragmatism. See, to me, Beboa. Now, Bessa, it's for me, he's a legend. I've listened to
He
his
also
music.
played internationally, yeah?
Yeah, so these are people with good minds. Obviously, you cannot do everything by yourself and alone when you all need to support, you see. And we were speaking in America something about Sound Trophy and the media. For instance, I saw, I think 3 media awards and things. They partnered very well with Sound Trophy and did a lot of stuff, They brought them in the media space, and that helped to propel the name as well. And I think this is some of the things which the media can do. Give platforms dedicated to this kind of like models of bands and musicians who have this other sounds, For the VGMAs,
You've reviewed it.
I've reviewed it, and from what you're saying with the Oforiampon side, it's quite impressive.
Yeah.
Unse High Life no sha Ghana nyom ni akoye say omo bonyum Ghana it me jana na so no.
Yeah.
You have to be between the ages now. Ages Ghana I from there's this photocopy be around. It's me fans the photocopy can between the ages of 6 and 30. Udi 30 cry your fancy when you in dodo. Now for you push you out.
Oh.
Look at the trend be also, but say the Ghana music tieno. By 30 nothing now we are mature that we be born you man. What just
real peak no.
Ha, inti. Who do peak no man ka obe my name now you do legendary stuff, classic stuff no na fi the waves no relegate you. Look at Oforiampon like classic performance. All these guys are matching the demo. Mutim zomu bejina hono man lumba kojo ntwi mutim said they are miles apart. They are cut from a different cloth.
Yeah.
Until we need to be able to institute because I am music is going to mean koso. A music that has gone on for a good part of like a century nearly.
Yeah.
Until we should have all the generations represented. But you see, focused on only the youthful ages, and people in these ages are a bit erratic in the way we do things. It's natural, it's fine. But I will say it to me making sure that we put as much spotlight on the ones who have assumed the matured ages as well, and they can help to guide the paths as well. So kudos to VGMA for putting Oforian Ponsa, and he gave a good account of himself.
Yeah.
Oforian Ponsa, me call la Côte d'Ivoire. I think those days,
Yeah.
Kaya team Ivory Coast for who say if he Ghana, no more baby now, no more to Oforian Ponsa.
Wow.
Like he's big, you know. Chief Abriche Bakofisa, I think he was the first Ghanaian to export Ghana's music to. I mean, those days, of course, Itimen Samokoe, but Nana Pedjumo no Mbeko. Amachi de Denum Yina Mbeko no Abriche Bakofisa me prepare sa. So he established that link, created classics, and then apart from Ghana Music Award, your friend I'm at home, should be anyone your friend.
No,
you
understand? See a crap with the say na po mo adjo kra.
Yeah, there's a lot to be done. The music industry is not only we are focusing too much on youth and present now. Yes, I had drink akra.
All right, on Facebook, Emmanuel Amwakun Ejari says Chichiku, keep on soaring higher and higher. We are proud of you, bro. Van Noah Ade says amazing. Wait there, say James Gardner, bro, from Waburo Hano. Kojokin says great show, great conversation, great discussion. Prince Manti says I agree with Chichiku. We should allow the young artists to sing in their own style, but still call it high life. It will attract a lot more of young artists to join the high life train to the world. I think this is a very remarkable statement also. And one guy who did it for me was Episode with Atia. Have you listened to it?
Yeah.
How do you find that one?
Oh man, that guy is a brain, man.
Yeah.
It's a total subject for discussion. That was beautiful, you know. And he's followed that up with a collaboration with Sun Trophy.
Oh,
yeah, beautiful song. I think it's called Obra. You know, you hear the sound, you hear the organics of the sound.
I think it's on YouTube. I think I saw it on YouTube.
I think it was beautiful. And also, Episode is a guy known for fusions, dancehall, hip hop, raga. To be able to make that transition and also convince people that your high life background is as strong. It's not all musicians who can do that. And so I give it up for Episode. Brilliant musician, you know. Of course, Kwabena is always like a great subject to talk about. We have the goods we can deliver. We just need all to be on board and push a unified front.
We have the goods we can deliver. We just need to be together and push a united front. That's the words of Chichiku, not mine. And so, this year, summer is just about 2 months away. What are your schedules for the summer?
So I have 3 weeks in Ghana, and then I'll be in France, and I've got some dates for the summer. I'm really booked, dates. This year I'm not doing like big festivals, but I still have projects, and I have a French project where we are collaborating with they love high life. I play with musicians who love
French
high
people.
Life. Yeah. It's a septet. It's a group of 7, and all the other guys are French except me, who is Ghanaian. But they love high life, so we playing high life and stuff and mixing that with different stuff. And just before I came, the Institut Français said we want to bring you to play in a festival that we are starting that brings everyone from around the world on board. It's in Lomé, Togo. So now they are rather coming
down
to perform our music. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. I'm happy to be playing, and every musician's dream is to be able to play. You know, not just only to write music and record music, but also to play. And I think I'm lucky to be experiencing that dream.
All right, pick up the guitar, please.
Oh,
bruh. Ibakutu mami, minya. Ibakutu mami. Here is Chichiku, well, who know how, no nam abruchi, nam big gigs, big shows, big festivals.
Ghana love, dear. Zebeka love, and one is I love you. Okay. All my schoolmates love me for assembly. Teacher rip me with the king from Bososo. All because I write to you a love letter. I love you, hello. I love you, hello. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love you, hello. Oh, my baby, oh, I go die for you. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love you, hello. My mama gave me lactogen. It make her grow very, very fast. It make her get my first wet dream at 7. So for JSS where I spot you, I dey feel like Baloo. You forgot? Okay. And even also after that, I dey sweep your plot. Baby, so I want to say, I love you, hello. I love you, hello. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love you, hello. How my baby, oh, I go die for you. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love you, hello. All my schoolmates love me for assembly. The teacher shaped me with the cane from Bosusu. All because I write to you a love letter.
Abba.
But several years down the line, I see say you make too fine. So I come get you, baby, oh. All our schoolmates come for our wedding. Baby, that's when I want to say, young Kwe, I love you, hello. I love you, hello. I love you, hello. Oh, my baby, oh, I go die for you. I love,
Abba. Only when you be a person of Obama and San Wako. Samame.
Mayo Bonia Samami.
Ode
Samami, oh, Mayo Bonia Samami. Samami Nameva.
One of my all-time records.
Ejeku.
Mayo
Bonia Samami. Nane Samami, oh, Semayo Bonia Samami. Samami.
Che. Yamishrao. You are a great guy. You are a great guy. You are a great guy. And you know, we'll be following you. Since you're IMAX Ebusiano, Obagana, Ahan Mabeshe. I'm on for no honor me few. I'm on for honor me few. It will be do Ghana pay, Mr.
IMAX 89.7.
89.7 FM, Max FM. Aha, and yede. Ya ho den no abehye penfo say ye media grow kakra wa ha nti ye buy says ya no I mean can sure say techno spark 10 series no say penfo they abegu biaso bebre so get your glow with the new techno spark 10 series 32 megapixels UHD glowing selfie camera with 50 megapixels AI real camera. Enjoy a strong 5,000 mAh battery capacity and a Sankita 18 watts charging. Ultra sleek 6.7-inch FHD screen for bigger viewing pleasure. You know, and you know, say, unambe biya ya ton phones biya bora ho. Nakase, Mr. Mepe Techno Spark 10 series, you know. Now one kasa zoom na here. A sleek. Memory space near 256 plus 8 gig plus 8 gig. SI count. This year here. 229 na hwehwe chia kwen wo Techno Mobile GH. Your social media obit me about Techno Mobile GH or social media for all information on techno. Now available in all accredited techno shops nationwide and also available at Max Buy retail shops nationwide. And our fret 054400195552. Techno start at nothing. We a Max Morning Dew with me Frankie Vibe. Na ya the high life in common now to it we want, you know. Ya the anwa ne beja okwan. Che, your final words. So we say goodbye to you, but not goodbye for the day. Yeah.
See you soon.
Yeah, see you soon.
Yeah, I think Ghanaian musicians are doing a lot. They are putting a lot of work.
Yeah.
We're working hard. In as much as we are bashing ourselves, we also need to praise ourselves and congratulate ourselves for. I mean, we're doing a lot. You know, the guys are working hard, like Black Sharif, all these wonderful people who keep pushing Ghana. We I think we need to be on the same page, you know, and move forward. And stop. You know, there's a lot of like yours is real, yours is not real. You know, I think so. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. So
We'll get there.
I mean, let's love ourselves. Say good things about your fellow musician. I mean, I'm speaking only to the musicians for now. Say good things. I know now beefs and things are a way of hyping, but you know, away from that, away from the record, say good things about your fellow musicians, big them up, say good things. It comes back to you, because if you say good things about people, they have no other choice but also to say good things about you. And so this is for you guys in the media space. I say kudos, keep doing what you do. Let's work together and push the music forward.
Thank you so much for visiting our studio. God be with you. This has been the Max Morning Dew. Thanks to my producers, my one and only DJ Holy. Yeah, Obapa ni Uli. Bedamunyinase. And go out there and win for Ghana. Go out there and win for high life music. But remember, man is the only cannibal that is friendly to the victims he intends to eat. Fear man and live long. Have a very good day.